All right, so the first thing is gonna be our deadlifts, right? And like I said, we have these torpedo weights here. So deadlifts, we're just gonna pull those shoulders back and down, and then soften those knees a little bit, drive the hips back, keeping our back nice and flat. I'll do one from the side here, shoulders back and down, knees nice and bent, drive the hips back, keeping that back nice and flat, and then standing and squeezing your butt at the top, all right? So that's our deadlift. On our bicep curl, taking that weight, curling all the way up, all right, and we're going 45 seconds there. I have some plates here. You know, you can use those same movements with those plates, bicep curls, okay? The dumbbells, of course. And then we have our slam ball here, where you're holding like this, driving those hips back, right? Here, same thing. Still keeping those shoulders back, and then curling that to your chest, all right? Then we have our squats. Goblet squats are traditionally held in this position right here, all right? So that way the weight stays nice and close to the body, going all the way down and then standing, all right? Going all the way down and then standing. Then we have our lawnmower rows, all right? So I'm gonna do one from the front. So we're in this extended lunge here. Extended lunge, elbow is on that quad or knee, all right? And this is a regular row here. This is the lawnmower row, where we come up, we pause at the top, and then we slowly lower back down. So we're getting a little bit of a twist in that core and engaging that core just a little bit more. And then we have our skull crushers, or for a less destructive type of word, lying tricep extension. So we're here, the weight's out in front of us. We're bringing that weight right down to the forehead or crown of the head, and then pressing back out. Okay? We're not letting the elbows slide back, the weight's not coming behind our head, and we're not doing a kind of a chest press here. All right? We're here, bend at the elbows, and then kick back out. All right? So, on the lawnmower rows, if you only have a slam ball, right? We'll come here and we'll do a shoulder press. Just nice and slow and controlled, pausing at the top, so when that ball wobbles, you're stabilizing that shoulder before you come back down, all right? So, any questions on those 5 movements? We're gonna be in our plank, high plank position as we come down. Make sure our glutes and core is engaged. Pinch those elbows to the side, and then press back out, all right? So when we're down here, we don't want our elbows here. We don't want the angle of our forearm to be in a big angle. We want it straight up and down, or as straight up and down as possible, so that we're pressing the floor away from our body, all right? On our jumping lunges, we're coming here, right? Your knee doesn't have to touch the ground here, but all we're doing is we're giving a little hop and switching those feet, okay? And then on the ground to jump and reach, keeping our chest up, hands to the ground, driving the knees out, and then jumping and reaching up. Touch the ground and reach up high when you jump. All right, so these can be done as slow, as fast, jump as high as you want, kind of depending on how you feel, all right? So any questions? All right, straighten those legs all the way out. I'm assuming some of you just rolled out of bed about 15, 20, 30 minutes ago. All right, so let's bring the right knee into your chest. Keep those toes flexed back towards you. And go to the left side. Pull the knee into the chest. Right side. Left side. All right, when we go back to the right side here, we're gonna take our hands, clasp it behind our knee, just below our knee, extending that leg straight out. Then we're gonna bring the foot down, and then extend and squeeze that quad at the top. We're gonna do this for 10 reps here. As I sit here and listen to my knees crunch. Trying to keep that leg as straight as possible. Punching out with the heel at the top. Keeping the toe flexed back towards you. Let's do a couple more here. And go ahead and switch to the other side. All right, now we're going to flip over, and we're going to be on our hands and knees, and we're going to do a few cat-cows here. So we're going to go into that cow, breathe in nice and deep, and then big exhale, push all the way out at the top. Big inhale, big exhale, big inhale, exhale. We're going to do 2 more here. Big inhale, exhale, 1 more inhale, and exhale. All right, so we're just going to take this right leg, bring it out in front, take the left leg and slide it back just a little bit so that this knee stays over your ankle, but this knee is at an angle back from your hip. All right, so we're getting some tension in the groin here, and then our hip flexor back here. And we're just going to drive this front knee forward a little, and then relax. And then drive it forward, and relax. Drive it forward, and relax. 2 more times, forward, relax, forward, and relax. All right, go ahead and take that foot, step it back, bring the left foot to the front, slide that right knee back, all right? Take that front knee forward. You should be breathing through these, so kind of exhale as we go forward. Inhale as we come back. Exhale forward. Inhale coming back. Exhale forward. 2 more here. Forward. And back. And 1 more forward. And back, and then bring that foot back over here. All right, so we're gonna work on our hips a little bit. And we're gonna do some hip circles. I'm gonna show you from the side here. We're gonna straighten our leg out, open up the hip, point our knee straight out. So I'm pointing my knee towards you, bringing it all the way back up. And we're gonna do 5 of these on one side. Or in one direction, and then we're gonna go the other direction for 5. And then we're gonna go to the other side. All right, I'll show you what this looks like here. All right, so straighten that leg out, open up the hip. See that knee pop out to the side there? Should be straight out to the side. All right. 5 one direction, and then 5 the other direction. Getting that knee nice and high. All right? Now we're gonna take the leg and we're gonna kick it straight out to the side. Flex that toe back towards you. Chest is up. You can slide this knee in between your hands. We're gonna bring that foot up and we're going straight up and down 10 times on this side. All right, let's go to the other side. Here we go, make sure you flex that toe back towards you. Knees in between your hands. Lift that leg up, get it as high as you can. All right, now we're gonna go straighten the right leg out, flexing that toe towards the ground. We're gonna drive the heel up right here. So don't let the knee bend and kick like this. Keep that leg as straight as you can and drive the heel up 10 times. You should start to feel that hamstring and glute start to get warm. Switch to the other side. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and come to our feet. All right, so we're gonna start off with knee to chest pulls. We're just gonna alternate side to side 10 times here. Gonna give a nice pull, and then just go to the other side. Then we have our quad stretch, right? Right hand, grab the right foot, bring your knees together, squeeze your butt at the top, and then set that foot back down and go to the other side. Make sure you squeeze your butt at the top. Bring your hips forward. Get a nice stretch all the way down through the quad to the top of the knee. Couple more here. Really tight this morning. So now we're going to do single leg touchdowns. So basically single leg deadlifts. Right? I'll show you from the side first. Hands are out in front of you. Pull your shoulders back and down. Soften those knees. We're going to stand on the left foot first. We're going to drive the hips back, drive the right foot back, pause at the bottom, and then stand 10 times. All right, staying on that same side, we're gonna do the exact same thing, this time at the top. We're gonna get a little bit of a hop. So we're gonna do 5 just like this here, come here, and reach up and get a little hop. We got some jumping today, so we're gonna make sure the knees, ankles, and hips are ready to go. And then when you're done, we'll go to the other side. 10 single leg touchdowns, or single leg deadlifts. And then get those 5 with that hop at the top. So come down, just a little hop and reach. Trying to land at the same spot if you can. All right, so now, arms out to the side. We're gonna do some small circles here. Get the shoulders nice and warm. Scary, I'm already breathing hard. Not good. Reverse. All right, then fingertips down, big circles. Take your time here. Make sure you're getting your hands up as high as you can. Rotating around, get a nice stretch. And reverse. All right, now we're gonna alternate back and forth 10 times. So keep those biceps as close to the ears as possible. And then we're gonna go side to side, hugging ourselves here 20 times. We have push-ups today, have some rows. I'm gonna make sure the scap and the pec is nice and warmed up and loose. All right, we're gonna come back to the ground. All right, so making our way back down to the ground, back to our hands and knees. All right, we're gonna take the right hand, reach up nice and tall, and we're gonna slide it under till your shoulder hits the ground, the head, face hits the ground. Get a nice stretch in the low back, and then come right back up, reach to the top, and right back under. Get a nice 2-second, 3-second hold here, then back up. And we're going 10 on each side. Make sure that shoulder and the side of the head is getting to the ground and you're pausing. And we'll go to the other side. Reach up, open up that chest. Slide that arm under. This first one, just sit here for a second. Let that stretch take place. And then go into those other reps. Got a couple more here. All right, so the next one that we're gonna do is we're gonna do some downward dog to plank, just transitions here. All right, so we're gonna get back into our plank, drive the hips up, drive the heels down. Keep those knees soft for now if you want. Walk those heels out. Transition back to plank. Keep those shoulders back and down, our top of our push-up position, and then back to downward dog. Back to plank. Back to downward dog. Back to plank. Back to downward dog. One more time here. Back to plank. All right, so here we're going to do something that's called a scap push-up. You can either do it on your hands, where we're here, we let the scap roll through, and then we press out at the top. Try to keep your arms as straight as possible. If it's hard for you to keep your arms straight, you can come down to your elbows. You can do it on your elbows as well. All right, so 10 of these here. Keep that core tight. Glutes are engaged still. All right, and then when you're done, we're gonna do 10 reach backs. Back into our plank, feet are a little bit wider this time. Right hand goes to the left foot, driving the heel down. Come all the way back to plank, left hand to right foot. 10 times, 5 on each side. Nice and slow here, get a good stretch. Last one here. All right, and then go ahead and come to your feet. All right, shake it out. All right, so endurance work started. And remember, we're doing 45 seconds of deadlifts. I have a clock here. 45 seconds of deadlifts, 15 seconds of rest. 45 seconds of bicep curls, 15 seconds of rest. 45 seconds of squats, 15 seconds of rest. Then we're going into 30 seconds of lawnmowers, 30-second rest. So the heart rate's gonna be up on that first set of lawnmowers, but then you'll have an opportunity to let it come back down a little. Then 30 seconds of lawnmowers on the other side, 30 seconds of rest. You'll be shaking your arms out, getting ready for those skull crushers, okay? So, go ahead and grab your weight. It's a good thing I have a lot of options on weight today because I think I may have gone a little heavy. So, that's all I have, so. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go in 10 seconds here. Starting off with our deadlifts. Shoulders are back and down. Soften the knees, drive those hips back, squeeze your butt at the top. Just stand up nice and tall. You don't need to lean back or anything. Keep your core tight. Rib cage is pulled down. Belly button's pulled in. Okay, keep that core nice and tight. Squeeze your butt at the top. Got 20 more seconds here. Take your time on these. It's the first set. Let everything stretch a little. Go ahead and rest. We're gonna be going to our bicep curls in 15 seconds. I like to shake everything out here. Go and pick your weight back up. 5 seconds. We have our bicep curls. You ready? And go. Keep those elbows tucked to the side. Just a nice, consistent pace. Squeezing the bicep at the top. Still want to keep those glutes and core engaged here. That way we don't swing the weight up. All right? Keep everything engaged and pull the weight. Curl the weight to your chest. Kind of wish I had a lighter weight. Last one, and rest. All right, now we're gonna be going to our squats. Going to our squats. 10 seconds. All right, I'm gonna hold my weight like this. All right, and go. Nice and slow, and stand. If you have heavy weight, go nice and slow. If you have lighter weight, go slow still. Just make sure your chest is up. Knees are going out. And you're getting good depth in that squat. Still got 15 seconds here. Told you our heart rate's gonna be up. Nice and controlled. And rest. All right, we have our lawnmower rows. I'm gonna go to a little bit lighter weight on this one. Get in your setup position here. Pull that weight all the way up and go. Pause at the top, slowly lower down. Pause, slowly lower, pause, slowly lower. All right, really taking our time, making sure we're pulling that all the way into the armpit. You get that rotation in the core. One more, and rest. Shake that out a little bit. You got 30 seconds to rest now. Ten more seconds. Going to the other side here. 3, 2, 1, Pull that weight all the way up. Show your chest. Open up that chest at the top. And then slowly lower down. Remember, it's not this. Okay? Pull all the way up. And slowly lower. Pull all the way up. And slowly lower. One more. And rest. We're going to get ready for those skull crushers. Shake those arms out. You got plenty of time to transition down to the ground to your back. Still got 10 seconds here. So when we're laying down here, you want to be engaging your core, pulling your belly button in towards your spine. The small part of your back is pressing into the floor. And go. One more. Nice and slow. Press out at the top and rest. All right. So this is a good time here. We have 90 seconds. All right. So we have get a sip of water, which I'm going to do. I think everyone, let's see. I'm going to unmute everyone here. At least I think I am. How are we doing so far?
Good.
Good? Does everyone have weight that's challenging them enough? Or is some of the weight a little light?
I'm good.
You're good? Okay. Okay. So if your weight's really light, you can always slow the tempo down to work the muscle more, okay? So just keep that in mind as we move forward with the workout. We have about 25 more seconds of our break, and then we're right back to our deadlifts. Ten more seconds. All right, get good form on those deadlifts here. Shoulders back and down, soften the knees. And here we go, set number 2. So if that weight's nice, if that weight's light, just 1, 2, 3 down, and then stand and squeeze your butt. Make sure that belly button stays pulled in, your core stays engaged. We have 5 more seconds here. And rest. Going into our bicep curls. All right, here we go. Going in 3, 2, 1. Keep those elbows tucked in and squeeze up. All right, here we go. Squeeze up. If that weight's really light, you can squeeze up, and then 1, 2, 3 coming down. Challenge that muscle a little bit more. A little variation in there. Tempo, or you can just have a heavy weight. I'm making some funny faces on this one. One more. And rest. We'll go back to our squats. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice and slow, get nice and low. Keep your chest up. After 100 wall balls yesterday, these feel really good. Ten more seconds here. One more rep and rest. We're going to those lawnmower rows. All right, I'm gonna try this weight, see how it goes. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pull that weight all the way up, open up the chest. Slowly lower down. Ten more seconds. And rest. 30 seconds of rest. Shake those arms out. Shake those legs out. Ten more seconds here. Go grab that weight and go. Really driving that elbow up, getting that twist in at the top. More and rest. 30-second rest. Check those arms out and skull crushers. Gonna go ahead and be lazy and go ahead and get down on the ground. Wait, we got about 5 seconds here. All right, shoulders pulled to the ground. Belly button pulled to the ground, and go. One more. And rest. You got that 90-second rest here. So grab water, stay hydrated, shake those arms out. We have one more set. Still got a minute. Kind of liking this long rest. You'll get to move fast here in a minute, or 7 minutes. We have about 30 seconds here. All right, this is gonna be our last round coming up. Really focus on that form. All right, if you have good form, you're feeling it mostly in your hamstrings and glutes. You should be feeling your back too much. All right, making sure those shoulders are pulled back and down, keeping a slight bend in those knees. All right, so we're here and go. The goal here would be 10 to 15 reps or so in this 45-second time frame. We have about 5 more seconds here. And rest. All right, we're going back to those bicep curls. Quick turnaround, 10 seconds. All right, here we go. Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Keeping that head up, chin up, elbows tucked in. Squeeze your butt. Keep that core tight, like someone's gonna punch you in the stomach. And squeeze those biceps on the way up. 15 more seconds here. 5 seconds. 1 more rep. And rest. Going into our squats. 10 seconds. All right, here we go. We'll go from the side this time. Or at least for a little while. And go. Trying to keep my elbows up. The weight in the midline of that body. Draw the knees out. Get as low as you can. Really driving through the heels here. Keeping those feet flat on the floor. Ten more seconds. One more. And rest. Going back to the lightweight. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Pull and hold. Slowly lower. Pull and hold. Slowly lower. Here we go. Five more seconds. Let's get 1 more rep. And rest. 30 seconds here. Shake it out. Ooh. Shake those arms out. Shake those legs out. Pull those quads out if you need to. Little quad stretch. All right, here we go. Other side. You ready? And go. Pull and hold. Nice and slow down. Pull and hold. Nice and slow down. Keep that core engaged. One more rep. And rest. 30-second rest here. We have our last 30 seconds, skull crushers. I got a feeling I'm going to take a lot of breaks in this condition. A lot of coaching opportunities for me. 10 seconds. All right? Hips are on the ground, small of the back's on the ground, and go. Keep that core nice and tight. Ten seconds. And last one. And rest. Ugh. So go ahead and grab some water. We're going to take our 90 seconds here. And then we're going to get into our conditioning piece. All right? Still got a minute. All right, so remember we have push-ups. We have 3 push-ups, that's it. 3 push-ups, right? So we're here, 1, 2, 3. Pop up, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jumping lunges. And then 9, ground to jump and reach, keeping that chest up. So here, 1, 2, 3 to 9. I'm just gonna show you the side. Keep that chest up, drive the knees out. All right? If you want, you have good form, you can keep your chest up. You can drop your butt down, kind of do a rocket squat jump. All right? We're going for 3 minutes here. You're doing 3, 6, 9, 3 push-ups, 6 lunges or jumping lunges, 9 grounded jump and reach. You're continuing that for 3 minutes, non-stop. At the 3-minute mark, we rest, walk around, very little sip of water just to wet your mouth, and we're right back to it. All right? So, it's a little bit longer rest, mainly for me. So, if everyone's ready, we're gonna be going in 10 seconds here. And we're starting off with our 3 push-ups. All right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. We're going for 3 minutes. 3 push-ups, 6 jumping lunges. Ground to jump and reach 9 times. You guys are gonna kill me in this workout. I'm done. We just started. Remember, if you need to go to your knees on your push-ups, right here, that's perfectly fine. If you need to go to reverse lunges and take that jumping element out, that's perfectly fine. If you need to just do a squat like this and jump 9 times because you can't get all the way down for whatever reason, that's perfectly fine, right? Just keep it moving. 3 push-ups, 6 jumping lunges, 9 ground to jump and reach, all right? We're gonna finish these off here. Dropping that butt down, keeping your chest up as much as you can. We got about 90 seconds to go. And then grab the jump and reach 9 times. Got 1 minute left. 1 minute. A lot of work in 3 minutes. A lot of work in 3 minutes. I'm gonna switch my stuff up. I'm gonna go reverse lunges every now and then. Jumping lunges every now and then. just to show those modifications. And because I've done a crap ton of legs yesterday. You got 30 seconds to go here. Ten more seconds. Don't stop yet. Three, two, one, and rest. 1 minute. Shake those arms out, turn our music up. That was number one. We have 4 more. We got 20 seconds here, 20 seconds. Make sure you're shaking it out. Stretch everything out as you need to. Shake those legs out. Getting ready to go in 10 seconds. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Back to our push-ups. Try to make it back to where you did last time. Okay? Try to make it back to that same spot. Maybe get an extra rep. Modify those movements as you need to. Go to your knees on the push-ups if you need to. Go to reverse lunges like what I'm doing here. A little recovery for the legs from the jumping. We got 1 minute here for our next rep. Play it smart here. Your legs are on fire. Try not to stop. Just modify that movement. Keep moving. Keep telling yourself, it's only 3 minutes. We only have 30 more seconds to go. That's what I'm telling myself. 3 minutes of movement. If it's hard for you to keep your chest up here and go all the way to the ground, don't go all the way to the ground. Start here, and then jump, and reach, right? Instead of this, right? Keep that chest up. Start getting tight, start getting tired. The tendency is to let that chest drop. Keep that chest up, just don't go quite as low, right? Yeah, 3 more of these. It's all right, you guys can call me out on the video. We got 90 seconds to go. One minute. Whew. Can you get to the ground? Don't worry about it. Keep that chest up. Seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. 1 minute rest. Woo! 3 down. 2 to go. We got 30 seconds here. We're back to work on round 4. Feeling it just a little bit. Just a little. All right. Time's almost up. Time to get back to work. 5 seconds. Here we go. And go. Make sure you're keeping that torso up on those jumping lunges. All right, make sure we're not over here like this. Keep that torso up. That way we don't load that front knee so much. All right? Go to that modification when you need to. Just keep it moving. "90 seconds to go in this 4th round. 5 seconds to go. And rest. 4 rounds down. 1 to go. All right? Grab your sip of water if you need to. Shake those arms out. Awesome job so far. This is it right here. Last 3 minutes coming up. Give it everything you got. Work for all 3 minutes. Make modifications wherever you need to. Just try not to stop. You got about 20 seconds. Woo. 10 seconds. It's about time to get busy. Here we go, it's time. And go. Last 3 minutes. 3 push-ups. 6 jumping lunges. Right into those ground to jump and reach that I am not happy that I put into this workout now. Man, do I feel this. Modify if you need to. I know I am. No egos here. Just work, modify as needed, pick up the intensity when you can. Whew. Three push-ups. 6 jumping lunges, 9 ground to jump and reach, 1 minute to go. Oh. Thirty seconds. Whew. 10 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! Walk it out. We're gonna take about 2-3 minutes here. Take the first minute, walk around, hands above your head, catch your breath, take your arms out. Second minute, grab a sip of water. We're right at that 3-minute mark. We're gonna start stretching it out. Whoa. All right, and we're gonna start off the exact same way. Right, we're gonna bring that right knee into the chest.
No, I'm starving.
switch over to the left. Keep those toes flexed back. We're going to alternate between those two. Go back to the right and hold. Back to the left and hold. Back to the right. Right? And then instead of pulling all the way into the chest, I want you to take your hands behind your knee or your hamstring. We're going to straighten that leg out. And then some ankle rotations at the top here. We're going to do 10 one way. And then 10 back the other way. And then bring that foot down and then stretch it back out. We're going to do 10 here. And now we're going to take that right leg, left hand right on the outside of the leg, and we're going to pull that across the body. Keep that right shoulder on the ground. Look out to the right side. Just take a nice deep breath in here. Sink into that stretch. Try not to let that bottom left leg move forward. Try to keep it straight with your body. So your upper body, your hips, and your ankle on that lower side, on the left side, are still in alignment. All right, bring that right knee back up, pull it into the chest one more time. And straighten that right leg out. Bring the left knee in, right? Grab behind the knee or the hamstring, straighten that leg out. And then 10 ankle rotations each direction. Right, and then bring that leg down, straighten it out. Drive that heel towards the ceiling or sky, wherever you are. 10 times here. And then we're going to take that right hand outside the left leg, pull it across the body. Make sure that right side doesn't slide across the floor. Left shoulder is on the ground, looking out to the left side. More seconds here. Bring that left knee back to the middle, pull into your chest, and then straighten that leg out. All right? So now we're going to go ahead and sit up, a wide straddle here, right? And we're going to bring the left leg into the middle, bring that right leg straight out in front of you. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, reach up nice and tall. Try not to let the spine bend and reach towards your toes with your chest, all right? Don't do this, right? Keep that chest up and then reach forward, keeping that back as straight and strong as possible so that we get that stretch in the hamstring. Just reach with the chest, reach with the head, reach with the fingers. Back to the top, right? Go ahead and switch to the other side. Keep that front foot flexed up. Nice deep breath in, right? Reach up nice and tall. Again, reach towards the toes with your chest and your head and your fingertips, keeping your back as flat and straight as possible. You should feel this in your hamstrings, not your lower back. Well, you'll feel it in your lower back, but it should be mostly in your hamstrings. Right, come back up to the top, and then we're going to move back laying back down, all right? And we're gonna take the left ankle over the right knee. We're gonna reach through, grab behind that knee again. Take your left elbow, press against your left leg, and then pull that right knee back towards you. But still keeping the lower part of the back, the sacrum, on the ground. We don't want those hips up in the air like this, right? Keep that down on the ground, keep the core tight, pressing out against that leg. You can even set this foot down here. You can press that knee out if you want, get a little extra, and then pull back in. Whatever feels good for you here. We're gonna hold here for another 20 seconds or so. Go ahead and set that foot down, straighten the other leg out, shake it out a little bit. All right, bring that left foot up, right knee across that left leg. I'm gonna press this knee out just a little to open up the hip. And then I'm gonna grab behind my hamstring, place that right elbow against the right leg, and then pull that knee back. Feel that stretch through the hip. Make sure you're keeping that sacrum on the ground, lower back on the ground. Core is still engaged here, always. Another 20 seconds. Go ahead and set that foot down. All right, now we're gonna stretch out those hips. So widen those knees out, feet are together, right? We're gonna come down to our elbows. We're gonna sit back into kind of like a child's pose here, but wide knees. Take the right hand, reach out to the right side, stack that left over top, and just let that left hip sink down, stretching out the side. Bring it back to the center, and then left hand to the left side, right hand over top. Bring it back to the center, slowly walk it up. All right, now we're gonna go into downward dog. Okay? Walk that, pedal that out a little bit. I go to the side here so people can see. I'll show Jeff my butt. And then slowly walk those feet up to your hands. All right, come all the way up to the top. Now, right arm across the front. Pull the shoulders down and away from your ears. Only got a couple more stretches here. Take this hand between your shoulder blades, pull straight back. And then we're going to pull against that elbow to the side. You can drop this arm down, reach this arm out if you want to. Get a little extra stretch. Come back to the top. Left arm comes down across the front. Pull the shoulders down and away from the face and the ears. Take this hand, place it between the shoulder blades, pull straight back. All right, and we're gonna pull against that elbow again. Drop that arm. You can extend that arm and reach out to the side for a little extra stretch. Back to the top. Now take those hands, clasp them behind your back, press down, open up that chest a little bit. All right, and this is our last stretch here. So we're gonna go right ear, right shoulder. Widen your feet out a little bit. And then we're going to stay in this position and just take our gaze and look down to the outside of your right foot. And stretch the back side of the neck out. Slowly look up towards the ceiling, keeping that ear towards the right shoulder. Come back down to neutral. Slowly make your way left ear to left shoulder. Look down outside that left foot. Slowly look up towards the ceiling. Back to our neutral position. And last thing we're gonna do, shake those arms out 10 times.